Okay, so this is a documentary about how I've recently been made homeless by Front Street Incorporated, who is a not-for-profit organization that oversees housing program for low-income people, people with mental disabilities, drug and alcohol problems, that sort of thing. My landlord at Front Street Inc. has basically been using her position of power to harass and attempt to intimidate me and do all that kind of thing. She's been threatening me with eviction for a long time, looking for any excuse she could come up with. I tried to get her to go to third-party mediation, see if we could work out our differences, negotiate a settlement that everybody could be happy with. You know, just in terms of whatever ideal behavior she wanted out of me as a tenant, you know, see if we can negotiate that. She wasn't interested. She was only interested in evicting me. And so now here's where all my stuff has ended up. You can see we're in this storage space labyrinth here, which is kind of an interesting thing in and of itself. Sort of its own world up in here that you'd never even realize what goes on until you're actually up here. And anyhow, here I am, sleeping out in the cold. It's been really cold, actually, 28 degrees, frost on the ground. Tuesday was the first night I was out, January, see, I can't even think of the date, that's how out of it I am, because, boy, this has done a number on my brain, enduring this whole situation. But as you can see, I'm doing my best here in the storage space to begin to hone in on what I call homeless level expert. I haven't quite attained it yet, but I gradually and steadily get closer and closer every day. You can see this is in the process of being reorganized. Just at first we just shoved everything in there just to get it all set and get it out of the truck, and so now I'm going through the process of actually making it look nice and having things I need be accessible and not just in some crazy pile. Here's all the stuff I had to pull out in order to get some space in here to rearrange. But anyway, that's the first installment. We'll be giving you more updates in this, in my quest to seek justice from Front Street Incorporated, who have been evicting way too many people out of the housing program. You see what they do is they take people in from off the streets and put them in housing, and people who've lived on the streets for a long time tend to have difficulty adjusting to that new environment. There's a whole different skill set that you have to learn to live in an apartment as opposed to what you have to know to survive on the streets. And so they wait for people to have problems, the same inevitable problems that everybody always has. Getting inundated by all of your homeless friends that want to hang out, hoarding and pack rat type behavior, you know, drug and alcohol abuse, that sort of thing. You know, this is what people go through when they've come out of a really traumatizing situation. And so instead of doing what they're supposed to do, which is get all social workered up and do case management to help people overcome their problems and be able to live as a good tenant more efficiently, they're just evicting people right and left. Right and left. Just, oh, so many people have gotten evicted. It's ridiculous. So that is my new quest for justice. I hope you'll join me. And tune in for some later installments. And we'll see what goes on from here. I'm going to make a whole documentary series about what it's like to live out on the streets. Yeah. And that's about it. Watch the Magic Box. Shop at Fun City. Fun City's on Front Street, Santa Cruz, California. That's where I'm broadcasting from. I'm Colin Campbell Clyde. Have a good night.